Howe Caverns is a cave in the Catskill Mountains of New York. It is also a popular tourist attraction. Its contemporary name comes from the man said to have discovered the cave, Lester Howe. The establishment, which owns the cave property, offers various tours ranging in time and length. A system of LED lights has been set up throughout much of the developed portion of the cave to illuminate and showcase its features. Found 48 meters beneath the surface, it has a 70 to 75% humidity. Its temperature is a constant 11 degrees Celsius year-round. This makes it cooler than above ground in summer and warmer than above ground in the winter, and so bats hibernate and roost here because it is warmer than at the surface in the winter. Its walls are made up of two types of limestone, Manlius and Coe's mid-limestone, and round-out water red, a type of rock. Most of the walls are made from the lower Manlius limestone, supposedly because the higher Coe's limestone dissolves less easily than Manlius, and water tends to choose a path of least resistance. The cave's flat ceilings are the tougher Coe's limestone, while the rest is mostly Manlius limestone. Limestone is considered to be a soft sedimentary rock, and is said to be formed from fossilized debris. Its softness makes it more easy to erode, which is the present-day theory as to how these caves and its features formed. Sedimentary rock are said to be formed from compacted, buried sediments. Today, the cave's natural dead end is used as an entrance via elevator, as its natural entrance was destroyed after limestone mining. This section, referred to as the vestibule, is the only part of the cave with reinforcements. It has numerous speleothems, which are formations in caves which form over time from mineral deposits. These include dripstones and flowstones. In this cave, speleothems are mostly made from calcite in its crystallized form, the mineral which makes up limestone. Calcite can be somewhat translucent. Dripstone includes stalagmites and stalactites. One way to differentiate between stalactites and stalagmites is that stalactites hold tight to the ceiling. Stalactites are said to form from the position of minerals as water with solved limestone drips down from a cave ceiling. Stalagmites are said to form from the position of minerals as those water drops land on a cave floor. Flowstone is said to form from the accumulation of deposited minerals from a flow of water with solid minerals. The constant dripping of water in the cave continues in the formation and growth of the speleothems. Though the calcite here tends to be white, it can be stained from minerals in the water. Red comes from presence of iron, green from copper, gray from aluminum oxide, and yellow from sulfur. Oils from our hands often cause speleothems to stop going further if and where touched. In addition, it may stain them. It has a roughly 400-meter long underground lake named the Lake of Venus and a river named Styx. The aforementioned round-out water is found along the stream. The river's water is usually about 5 degrees Celsius. The waters here are slightly acidic, aiding in the dissolving and redepositing of calcite and further erosion of the cave. The water here, like all groundwater, is affected by contaminants from the surface, and in turn will and does affect the water we end up drinking. The cave itself does not have many natural residents, except for the bats which overwinter in it. The occasional amphibian or lizard may end up in the subterranean river by accident, especially after flooding. Ferns, mosses, and algae are now found in some of the artificially lit up areas of the cave due to spores on people's clothing, finding the damp, cool, lit up spots of the cave suitable. Main structures in the developed portion of the cave include the pagoda, the mounting rocks, and the underground Rocky Mountains, long ago fallen rocks. The cathedral, Titan's temple, the largest natural chamber in the cave. Winding Way, a near 170-meter long winding naturally carved pathway in limestone.